guys, so I wasn't really sure I was going to film today, but I've really been wanting to film my how I lost 40 pounds video, so I decided today that I would share my little tips and tricks on how I lost 40 pounds last year. Personally, for me, I believe in losing weight gradually. I didn't want to try to lose like 100 pounds in a year or something. Well, I don't even have 100 pounds to lose, but a lot of times if you lose the weight faster, you're more likely to gain it back. So I didn't want to do that. So I just really wanted to do it gradually, and I think a good weight loss aim to do is about 5 pounds a month. And before people do mention it, I do think that people should be body positive and love the body that they're in, whether it's, you know, overweight or you're skinny or you're somewhere in between. People are allowed to love their body no matter what shape or size they are, and a lot of people are getting mad about that. Even though I lost 40 pounds, it doesn't mean that I didn't like myself then or I don't like myself now because I want to lose more weight. It's just a matter of health and personal preference. And my goal with my weight loss in my head, I always hate going clothes shopping because I can never find anything. I can usually find a couple of things, but I ideally would like to be able to walk into any clothing store and be able to find a full outfit that fits me and that I like and that it's on trend. So I would always go to like Forever 21 or H&M or even places like Target or just random stores like that, and I would fall in love with stuff that's on the mannequins. But of course, because I'm a size XXL, it doesn't come in my size, or it would shrink after, or yeah, the plus size section just doesn't offer that style. So my main goal was to be able to at least fit into a size large or something, which I'm still not exactly at, but I think losing 40 pounds has gotten me closer to that. And I think an unexpected thing when you lose weight, I lost 40 pounds, but my size is the same still. I think I might have went down one dress size, but as far as shirts go, like I can't go a size down really. My pants are the same size. Even though I had that personal motivation to lose weight, I did kind of get an urge from my doctor, my endocrinologist, because I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, which is kind of a weird thing for me to talk about because I don't think I've mentioned it on here before, but it's no big deal. Basically, PCOS is an issue with hormones which cause ovarian cysts and other annoying symptoms such as acne. It makes it really hard to lose weight, and my least favorite is random facial and body hair growth where you wouldn't typically see it. Throughout my whole life, I did get bullied for my weight. I wasn't like a fat kid or anything. But starting in 6th grade, for some reason, I guess I wasn't as skinny as the other girls and was made fun of for it. And at home, I think that's where a lot of the food problems start when you're living at home, even as an adult, because I just recently moved out of my parents' house. But, you know, they were eating like fast food a lot or drinking a lot of soda, and I have really shitty self-control, so if it's there, I'm probably gonna eat it. And I also have a really bad sweet tooth, and nobody can stop me on that. So as you guys know, I'm sure there are basically 2 steps to weight loss: diet and exercise. And unfortunately, in order to get real results, you need to do both. But of course, I don't really like using the word diet. Everyone likes to switch their lifestyle, but for me, I just like to implement better ideas and options than I was using in the past, because even small improvements help. So I started this weight loss thing in the middle of May 2014, and I do remember I weighed 217 pounds. And I think the heaviest that I have been is around 222 pounds. In high school, I didn't weigh anywhere near that, even though I was bullied a lot for my weight in high school. I think I was maybe like 170, 180 max in high school. And looking back at pictures from those days now, I'm like, why did everyone make fun of me? Like, I think I looked good, but it is what it is. So back in May 2014, I went to my endocrinologist, and she suggested that I started trying to lose weight, and she even recommended me a nutritionist, and I thought that would be very valuable for me, so I decided to go. And unfortunately, I had to pay for the visit. It wasn't covered by my insurance because PCOS wasn't covered, only like diabetes was, which is kind of sucks, because you think that a lot of people could benefit from seeing a nutritionist, and not a lot of people can afford to see a nutritionist, and maybe if people were required to see one, maybe we would have less obesity. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But I saw the nutritionist and she gave me a lot of tips about fast food and better options for fast food, and kind of gave me tips on what to eat and what not to eat. And I think the biggest tip that I got from her was about artificial sweeteners, because I think everyone kind of on artificial sweeteners like Splenda, and she was saying that a lot of people, instead of using sugar, they'll use agave nectar or honey, and actually those are treated the same way as sugar is in your body, so it's not really at like a benefit to you. It's not going to help your weight loss. It might just be lower calorie or something like that. But something like Splenda or Truvia or stevia or something like that is going to actually help you lose weight, because the artificial sweetener does not, it doesn't get processed by your body as an actual sugar. So that's my reasoning on it. I know there's a lot of controversy about artificial sweeteners, but that's not what this video is for. So I'm going to cover what I did for diet and exercise, and then the results that I saw from that. So my number one tip for dieting is healthy snacks, because I feel like if I would snack on something, it'd always be something unhealthy, like a candy bar or something that's sweet like cookies, or some kind of junk food that's fried like chips or something like that. But there are so many ways to replace that where it's still gonna taste good but not make you gain weight, like fruit, nuts, what else do I have, carrots and hummus, something like that. I would have snacks that were along that range, and I feel like those were both satisfying and curbed my hunger. I tried to limit fried and fast food as much as possible. If I was going out or like to a burger place or something, I wouldn't get like chicken tenders and fries, because that's two fried things. So by doing that, it's one small improvement to what I would normally get or something like that. Limiting yourself to like one fried food a day, or even less than that, one fried food a week even, or just like a couple times a week, is going to be beneficial. Just compare to what you would eat in the past, and if you make one small improvement on that, that's going to help you a ton. And also another big thing that the nutritionist taught me was to make like a food diary or use an app like MyFitnessPal, and I just saved what I did on MyFitnessPal for a week and just do the portions and everything like that, and don't lie about it, and then you'll see what you're really eating and what you need to change. And this one was a hard one. It was to only drink water, and I was drinking way too much soda. I quit soda back in high school or sometime in college in the beginning, but I didn't see much results from it, so I started drinking soda, and whenever I was living at home, I was drinking a ton more soda than I should. So I decided to cut out pretty much all soda. I might have messed up on it a couple times, but it helped still. And if you still like sugary drinks like lemonade or something like that, I would water it down so you're getting the same flavor but less calories. And also those spa water kind of things with the lemon are really cool too. My personal favorite snacks are the little apple slices with caramel that you get like in a little to-go pack. That's a good dessert option. You can just have fruit if it's for a snack, but for a dessert, that's a good option. But I do have them as snacks occasionally, and they're only like 100 calories, so that's great. Hummus and pretzel chips or baby carrots, that's really great too, because you're getting the flavor and it's not like as much fat as ranch or something like that, but you're still getting a vegetable. I think popcorn as a snack slash meal is really good because it fills you up. And don't eat movie theater butter like I sometimes do, but you can definitely find better options, like just using a little bit of salt or a very small amount of butter or something like that, or if you can, eat it plain. And then as far as exercise go, in the first couple of months I wasn't really exercising, but I was doing an internship, so I was taking the metro, and I think through that I was probably walking maybe 2 miles a day. And then after I studied abroad, I reinstated my gym membership, and I'm not really good. I haven't gone to the gym since school ended in May, but hopefully since school is starting back up, I'll be good at doing that again. And then at the gym while I was at school, I'd walk probably maybe 3/4 of a mile from the school to the gym, and then I would go to the gym and do the elliptical for however long one cycle is, and then do the electric bike for however many minutes the cycle is, and then do arm weights and ab exercises with the machine and on a floor mat. So when I lost all my weight, I started in May 2014 like I said, and from May 12th to July 14th I lost 17 pounds, which my doctor was really pleased with, and that was mainly through the diet portion. I hadn't started going to the gym yet, so that shows that just changing the food that you eat, if you have a pretty much sedentary lifestyle where you don't do a lot of exercise, then you really want to focus on the food portion and it will help. And then from mid-July to the beginning of September, before I studied abroad, I only lost 6 more pounds. It's still a negative, so I was still happy with that. And then whenever I studied abroad from September to December, I met with my doctor again in the middle of December, and I had lost 12 more pounds. So that led me to have lost 35 pounds total. And then after that, probably within the next month, I lost 5 more pounds total, just from going to the gym and eating well still and doing all that walking. So that made me lose 40 pounds total. And kind of what I use as my before and after picture is from May and August, because I was wearing the same exact dress and you can tell a big difference in my face. And even looking at my videos throughout the past years, you can tell that I lost a lot of weight. So I think that shows I'm not really much of a before and after picture person, but I feel better and all of that, so I'm happy. So I hope that you found some of my tips and tricks to be helpful. I know I'm going to be taking my own advice while I jump back on the bandwagon to lose more weight this year. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, because I post every single week beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos. And also follow me on social media if you're not already. I just opened up my Snapchat, so you can follow me on Snapchat, but I also have Instagram, which I love, Twitter, which I also love, and Facebook, which is okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video on Friday. Bye!